Hello YouTube, this is Weiss for 742 coming with you a Weiss Schwarz Project Diva red-green deck profile. And this is currently my current build, so if you will have any input and would like to help me improve on my build, please feel free to leave the comments down in the comment section down below, and let's get started with the deck profile. First of all, we play 3 Assist Miku. She becomes level 1 and gains 1000 power when she's the only character in center stage, which is pretty good because this gets around level 0 Suiciders, which are usually typically 1500 2500. Then we have 3 of this Luca because of course she's the Suicider of the deck. I was originally playing 4 of this, but I'm taking this down to 3 because of the fact that if I get my opponent to level 1 really easily, these come completely useless. 1 of this Miku because I'll usually play this when I have 2 other music characters, and if you have 2 or more music characters when you place her, she becomes as long as you have 2 other music characters, she's 3500. I guess it's okay. I mean, there are other good cards that I can play around this, but this is what I really feel is pretty good at the moment because most of my stuff is basically either 2500 or 3500 or something like that. 2 of this Mako because of course she's the salvage of the deck. Place her, pay 1, and then you pitch a card from your hand and you salvage. It's pretty good. Early game and late game, in a way. 2 Brainstorm, you pay 1, you rest her, and you mill forward to the waiting room, and for each climax revealed, you draw a card. You can draw up to that many cards. It's pretty good, in a way. I mean, drawing extra cards is pretty good. I was originally thinking the other Brainstorm was okay, but I don't think so. I mean, other decks have some for salvaging. I thought Project Diva would have that. Maybe they might have that in the next set, but I'll have to wait till February to find out. 2 of this Miku. Of course, she's the assist of all the Mikus because there's usually more Miku cards in this deck than Luca, than Rin, etc., etc. 500 to each Miku, any character with Miku in its name, and you can rest her and give a Miku another 500. It's pretty good. I mean, again, I might just make a mono green out of this, but this is pretty good. And finally, for the level 03 this line, he is the pseudo encore of the deck. Because usually, if most of your encores, if you don't have a character in your hand, or if you actually have if you don't have 3 stock to pay, you can always just send this to the waiting room instead. It's pretty good. Usually late game when you have your 2s and your 3s, unless your opponent has something that actually knocks your character into clock or memory or stock because of its effect or something. And that's it for level 0s. That's 16 level 0s. I'm kind of basing off of a template. Kudokun's template. So for the ones 2 of this vanilla Miku 5500 should become 6000 with this 39 get. It's pretty nice. I mean, vanillas are okay, but they're entirely not that great. 2 of this Miku, she's 6000 when she's in middle position of center stage. Also nice. 2 of this Miku, 6500, she'll become 7000 with hand encore. Pretty nice. 2 of this Luca. Now, I kind of like this Luca because it's pretty much the same as the Miku Encore because of the fact that it's 1 cost and she's 500 more. But when you play this Luca, you have to reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's not a music character, you rest her. I mean, that's okay, but for 500 extra power, it can mean a lot. I mean, she doesn't gain the boost from the 39 get, but then again, both of them will actually be 7,000 anyways. So, who knows? I might play more Lucas, or I might just knock out the Lucas and put in more Mikus in case I decide to make this more Mikus than any other character. And 1, because Teto, main reason, of course, because she does have the same effect as Luca when you place her on stage. But I can pay 1, and I can give one of my other music characters plus 1500, and that's pretty nice. And that's it for level 2. That's it for level 1s, I'm sorry. That's 10 level 1s. For level 2s, we have 3 this Miku, because she's the change into the healer. 2 emeralds. So 2 that Miku and 2 this Luca, because these combo with World's End Dancehall. Now, the thing is, I might be bumping this Luca up more because of the fact that she's kind of better than Emerald, because people don't bother to play this one because of the fact that she's 2 cost and Luca's only 1 cost, and of course Emerald is 500. Is 500 power more than Luca is. That's one of the main reasons. Plus, when Emerald attacks with the climax combo, you pay 1, you salvage. With Luca, when she attacks the climax combo, you pay 1, you deal damage. That's why people play this one over this one, despite the fact that it's 2 cost. I'm testing this. I mean, because I usually don't get this up much because I end up clocking it. It still works. 2 of this Miku. Now, I'm playing this one over the Together View Hatsune Miku. Mainly because of the fact that I'm not a really big fan of level 2 assists, I guess. I don't know. Entirely myself. I mean, this one is good because another one of my music character attacks this one gains plus 1,000. Because this is usually the one you usually attack with last. That's pretty good. And since it's Miku, of course, gains the plus 500 boost. 1 of this Luca, which is pretty good. I'm guessing because she gains 500 power for each music character when she put into play, so she can become 10-5 when she hits stage. Now, I was originally running this over to the best stage Miku, because the highest she ever gets to is 10,000. This can get to 10-5. It's pretty nice. But to be honest, I could put to the best stage Miku in here because of the fact that I do have Miku assists in here. For last level 2, I put in the full power Miku over the level 1. The level 1 was pretty okay because I didn't have to pay any cost, but it's only 1,500, so I'm willing to pay the extra 1 for the 3,000 boost. Especially, mostly, because when my opponent front attacks me, it's usually more than 1,500. That's it for level 2s. That's 10 level 2s. For level 3s, we got 3 Hatsune Miku Factory Tyrants, because this goes with the other climax combo that I run in the deck. This is a really good, amazing card late game, to be honest. But, to be honest, in my opinion, sometimes you might not ever go in with it much. Healers are usually what you go into the most. Or at least I usually go into healers into the most. That's why I have 3 of those, which is why I run 3 of the change. Now, this is really, really good, especially because you can go into this at level 2 when your opponent's not on level 2 yet, and you can tend to screw them over. But once they get to level 3, it becomes a problem, especially because usually when I usually play this, they tend to knock this back into my stock, and that's not good. And finally, 4 climaxes, because everyone should know. I'm pretty sure all you should know. 4 of the World's End Dancehall. Of course, 2 of the alternate artworks because I'm running both the rubies and the emeralds. And 4 of the sadistic music factories because I'm running 3 of the music factory tyrant. I mean, running 4 will be okay, but then again, running a 6 level 3 count is actually pretty good. Because I don't want to end up not drawing into level 3s and I can't use them. I mean, 4 gold bars is pretty good. And of course 4 gates is pretty good. I mean, double soul triggers are good in specific decks, but the way I have it now, I really don't even need them. And that's it for the deck profile. Again, like I said before, if you'd like to put some input into this build, feel free to leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.